Hello students, welcome back to Adviz Learning. Let us continue with our chapter Quadratic Equations. As you all know, we finished exercise 5C, B and A in our previous sessions, and currently we are on exercise 5D. So in the previous session we have completed question number 6. In this session we will be starting with question number 7. Okay, before that let us see what we have done in this chapter. We saw what quadratic equations are. We saw some basics related to those equations like standard form and what are roots of a quadratic equation. Then we saw the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation based on the discriminant of the quadratic equation, correct? B square minus 4ac. After that we got to solving them. Okay, the first method that we studied is factorization method, where we need to factorize the trinomial which is on the left hand side of the equation, correct? Then by factorization you have to solve the given equation. After that we derived a formula to solve quadratic equations, and based on that formula currently we are on exercise 5D and we have completed 6 questions so far till question number 6. Now let us continue with question number 7, first sub question. In question 7 we have to solve the given equations. The first equation is square root of x divided by x minus 3 plus square root of x minus 3 divided by x equal to 5 divided by 2. Now these are the types of equations which can be converted into quadratic equations. How? Just cross multiply here, root x into root x. Okay, root x into root x will become x plus root x minus 3 into root x minus 3 will become just x minus 3, or you can write it like this first. If you are getting confused, I'll write it like this. This is root x into root x, that means it's square, root x minus 3 square divided by root x multiplied by root x minus 3. Okay, equals to 5 by 2 is as it is. Now, if this is square, we can simply write it as x plus x minus 3 divided by, here we can write it as square root of x multiplied by x minus 3, correct? दोनों को एक square root के अंदर ले लिया. This is equal to 5 divided by 2. Now x plus x is 2x minus 3 divided by square root of x square minus 3x equal to 5 divided by 2. Okay, now just cross multiply this equation. What you will get? 2x minus 3 multiplied by 2. So 4x minus 2 3s are 6 equals to 5 multiplied by square root of x square minus 3x. Okay, now if I want to remove this square root, what I will do? Take square on both sides. So if I'll square the both sides, squaring both sides, okay, on the left hand side 4x minus 6 the whole square, and on the right hand side 5 square root of x square minus 3x the whole square. Okay, now you know the formula of a minus b the whole square. What is the formula? A square, so 4x square, that is 16x square, minus 2ab, so 2 into 4x into 6, okay, that is 48x, okay, minus 48x plus b square, so 6 square, that is 36, equals to 5 square is 25, and in this bracket we have square root of x square minus 3x, again we are squaring it, so the square root will get eliminated, it will be just x square minus 3x. Now let us simplify it a little bit. This is equal to 25x square minus 75x. Okay, change the sides of all these three terms, take them on the other side. So 25x square minus 75x is as it is, minus 16x square, sign is now changed, plus 48x and minus 36 equals to 0. Okay, 25x square minus 16x square, what will this be? 9x square. Then minus 75x plus 48x, one is negative, one is positive, subtract and give the bigger number sign. So minus 75 minus 48, what will be the value? Is 27x. This will be negative 27. Okay, then minus 36 will remain as it is, equal to 0. Now as you can see, this entire equation can be further simplified by dividing it by 9. Okay, so dividing equation by 9, it will become x square minus 9 3s are 27 minus 9 4s are 36 equal to 0. Okay, this is my equation. Now you can solve this using factorization method, or you can solve this using the formula method. Let us solve it using factorization. Minus 4, we need factors such that the difference between the factors will be minus 3. So x square minus 4x plus x minus 4 equal to 0. Okay, so minus 4 and plus 1, these are the factors. Now here x is common, so x minus 4. Here nothing is common, so 1 can be taken outside, and x minus 4. The factors are x plus 1 and x minus 4. So either x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 4 equal to 0. Okay, from here you can say that the value of x is minus 1 or x is equal to positive 4. Okay, this is the final solution of this equation. So you just need to simplify it, bring it to its standard form and solve it. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now I'll give you 1 minute to note this down, then we'll move on to the second sub question. Okay students, moving on to the second sub question. It's a similar question, but there is no square root this time. The equation is 2x minus 3 upon x minus 1. Okay, then we have minus 4 into x minus 1 upon 2x minus 3. And on the right hand side we have just 3. This is the required equation. Now let us solve it. You know what to do. We will cross multiply first. So 2x minus 3 into 2x minus 3. It will become 2x minus 3 the whole square. Then we have minus, this is 4 multiplied by x minus 1 into x minus 1. So x minus 1 the whole square. Okay, divided by, here we will have x minus 1 multiplied by 2x minus 3 equal to 3. Okay, now to simplify this, we can use the identity a square minus b square. Kaise? 4 is nothing but 2 square. Okay, so the entire term can be written as, this entire term can be written as 2 multiplied by x minus 1 the whole square. Correct? Now we can use a square minus b square. What is the formula for a square minus b square? It is a plus b multiplied by a minus b. So we will write this as 2x minus 3 plus 2 into x minus 1. We are adding ones and multiplied by, second bracket will be 2x minus 3 minus 2 multiplied by x minus 1. Okay, a plus b, a minus b, divided by x minus 1 into 2x minus 3 equals to 3. Okay, now let us solve these two brackets. This is 2x minus 3 plus 2x minus 2, and in the second bracket 2x minus 3 minus 2x, minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. divided by x minus 1 and 2x minus 3. Okay, let us see what we get next. So in the next step, 2x minus 3, 2x plus 2x will become 4x and minus 3 minus 2 will become minus 5 multiplied by 2x minus 3 minus 2x. So 2x and 2x will get cancelled this time and minus 3 plus 2 will become minus 1. Okay, so minus 1 is the only thing left in this bracket, divided by x minus 1 multiplied by 2x minus 3. So let us open the bracket in the denominator as well. This will become x into 2x minus 3 minus 1 into 2x minus 3 equals to 3. Okay, so in the numerator minus 1 will get multiplied here. This will become positive 5 and this will become minus 4x divided by, this is 2x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 3 equal to 3. Okay, so this is 5 minus 4x upon 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 3. Cross multiply this, 5 minus 4x equals to 3 2s are 6x square minus 3 5s are 15x plus 3 into 3 is 9. Now change the side of these two terms. Minus 5 plus 4x equal to 0. Okay, so 6x square remains as it is. Then minus 15x plus 4x becomes minus 11x and plus 9 minus 5 becomes plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, this is the equation we need to solve. Now I want you to note this down. This is the equation that we are going to solve. But before that, please finish writing this. I'll give you 1 minute. Then we'll go to the next part. Okay, let us continue solving the equation on the next page. 6x square minus 11x plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, now you can solve this in both the ways, factorization method or formula method. Let us go by formula method, compare it with the standard form. ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So the value of a is 6, the value of b is minus 11, the value of c is 4. Okay, so first we find the value of b square minus 4ac, right? So minus 11 square minus 4 into 6 into 4. This will be 121 positive minus 4 4s are 16, 16 6s are 96. Okay, so when we will subtract this, what we are going to get? 25. b square minus 4ac is 25. Now let us solve the value of x, which is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay, so substitute the values here. Minus b is nothing but minus 11. So minus of minus 11 plus or minus square root of 25 divided by 2 multiplied by 6. Correct? A is 6. So the solution here will be x equals to minus of minus 11 will be positive 11. Once we will take plus 5 upon 12 and second time we will get minus 5 upon 12. Okay, square root of 25 is 5. Let us solve this. This is 16 upon 12. Okay, which is equal to 4 4s are 4 3s are 12. So 4 upon 3, or this is 6 upon 12, which is 1 upon 2. So these two are the possible values of x here, 4 upon 3 and 1 upon 2. Okay, so I hope you understood the equation. The solving part is similar to all the other questions that we have done earlier. What is important is you bring the equation to its standard form, the initial step that we did in this question. Okay, so I'll give you 30 seconds to note this down. Then let us go to the next question. Okay, let us continue, students. Moving on to the next question. That is the third question. 3x plus 1 upon x plus 1 in one bracket. Then we have x plus 1 upon 3x plus 1 in the second bracket. Again a similar question which is equal to 5 upon 2. Okay? So this question is very similar to the earlier two questions that we have done. In the same manner, you have to first simplify and bring it to its standard form. So I hope you can do this question on your own. Please mark this question as your homework. Now we will go on to the next question, question number 8. Correct? Question 8 is solve the equation 2x minus 1 upon x equal to 7. Write your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Again, it's a similar question to the other questions that we have done. Let us try to solve question number 8. So question number 8, the equation that is given is 2x minus 1 upon x equal to 7, and we have to solve this equation correct to 2 decimal places. So once again we will have to use the square chart. But before using the square chart, let us first simplify the equation a little bit. We'll first find the value of b square minus 4ac, correct? So let us simplify the equation, cross multiply here. So 2x into x will become 2x square, minus 1 is as it is, take this minus 7 here. So minus 7, it will also get multiplied with x upon the denominator entirely is x equal to 0. Okay, x will go on the other side, get multiplied with 0. So this will become 2x square minus 7x minus 1 equal to 0. This is the equation. Now let us find out the values of a, b and c by comparing it with the standard form. Okay. So a here is equal to 2, b is minus 7 as you can see, c is minus 1. So the value of b square minus 4ac will be minus 7 square minus 4 into 2 into minus 1. Okay, so 49 positive, minus minus will become positive, 4 2s are 8, 57 is the value of b square minus 4ac. Now we have to find the answer correct to 2 decimal places. So we will see the value of root 57 in the square chart correct to 2 decimal places. Let us first write the formula of x minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Substitute the values. Minus b will be minus of minus 7 root 57 upon 2 times 2. Okay, so this is equal to 7 plus or minus root 57. If you look in the square chart, root 57 is equal to 7.55. Correct to 2 decimal places, it is 7.55 divided by 2 square is 4. Okay. Now the value of x is either 7 plus 7.55 upon 4 or 7 minus 7.55 upon 4. Okay, which is equal to 14.55 upon 4. If we solve this, this is 4 3s are 12. 25 is the next number. So 4 6 are 24, 15, 4 3s are 12, correct? Then 3 is the remainder. So the next digit will be 7. So if we write the answer correct to 2 decimal places, we will round this off. 7 will make this 3, 4. Why? Because it is greater than 5. Okay. So one answer is 3.64. Next, let us find out the second one also. X is equal to, the difference is minus 0.55 upon 4. Okay. When we divide it, this is minus 0.4 ones are 4, 15, 4 3s are 12. Again, 30 is the remainder. So next digit is still 7. If we round this off, it will become 0.14. Okay. So 3.64 and minus 0.14 are the two solutions here, correct to 2 decimal places. This is question number 8. I hope you have understood it. Just like the previous questions, we have solved it. So I'll give you 30 seconds to note this down. Then we'll move on to the next question. Okay students, moving on to the next question, that is question number 9. Let us first go to the next page. So question number 9, let me just read the question. Solve the following equation and give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, so we have to use the word significant figures here. Let us first write the question. The equation is 5x square minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Okay, this is the equation. So we will come to the significant figures part, but before that, let's first solve the equation like we have solved the earlier equations. Let us first compare with the standard form. Okay, the value of A here, as you can see, it is 5, B is minus 3 and C is minus 4. So let us first find B square minus 4AC. B square minus 4AC here is minus 3 the whole square minus 4 into 5 into minus 4. Okay, so 9 minus minus will become plus, 4 4s are 16, 16 5s are 80. You are getting 89 as the value of B square minus 4AC. Okay, next let us apply the formula. X is what? Minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC upon 2A. Substitute the values here. Okay, so x will be equal to minus b, which is minus of minus 3, plus or minus square root of 89 upon 2 into 5, which is 10. Okay, when we solve this, x will be minus minus positive 3 plus or minus. So square root of 89, once again we will have to refer to the square table. In the square table, you can see that root of 89 is 9.43. which is the approximate value, 9.43. We are taking it only up to 2 decimal places, because in the question they have asked us to write the final answer correct to 3 significant figures. We just have to write 3 significant figures. Matlab in your final answer, there should be just 3 digits which are significant. So 3 digits are 9.43, 9, 4 and 3 are 3 significant digits. That's why I have taken only 2 decimal places. Let us solve this further. 2 into 5 is 10. X will be equal to 3 plus 9.43 upon 10, or x will be equal to 3 minus 9.43 upon 10. Okay, so this is 12.43 upon 10, or this is minus 6.43 upon 10. Okay, the solution of this is 1.243. Okay, but I told you earlier that you have to write only 3 significant figures. 3 significant digits are 1, 2 and 4. This is not significant for this question. So the answer is only 1.24 in this case. And in the second case, as you can see, we are getting minus 0.643. But in this case, all the 3 digits will be considered, because there is no value of 0 before the decimal point. Okay, so it is before the decimal point, as you can see, and it has no value as a significant figure. Only these 3 digits will be considered significant digits. Only these 3 digits will be considered significant digits. So this is the solution for this question. I hope you have understood it. Now let us wait till you note this down. I'll give you 1 minute, then we'll move on to the next question. Okay, moving on to the next question, students. That is question number 10. Solve for x using the quadratic formula. We have to use the quadratic formula. Write your answer correct to 2 significant figures. So this was 3 significant figures. In the next question, we have to write the final answer correct to 2 significant figures. So let us see what the solution will be. Okay, question number 10. Let me first write the equation. X minus 1 the whole square minus 3x plus 4 equal to 0. This is the equation. First, let us simplify it, bring it to its standard form. This is a minus b the whole square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is 1 square, minus 3x plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, the equation will be x square minus 2x minus 3x minus 5x plus 1 plus 4 is plus 5 equal to 0. This is the equation. Now compare it with the standard form. Okay, the value of a is 1, b is minus 5 and c is 5. Okay, so what is b square minus 4ac? B square minus 4ac is minus 5 the whole square minus 4 into 1 into 5. Okay, so 25 minus 20, which is 5. This is the value of b square minus 4ac. Now let us solve the value of x. X is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So substitute the values. Minus b is minus of minus 5 plus or minus square root of 5 upon 2 times 1. Okay, so the value of x is either positive 5 plus square root of 5. So again, if you refer to the square table, square root of 5 is nothing but 2.236. But instead of taking the entire value, I'll only take 2 digits. No matter how many values of the square root you take here, okay, after the decimal point, you can take any number of digits, because final answer में हम लोगों को सिर्फ 2 significant figures रखना है, irrespective of what the answer is. ठीक है, तो let us see the solution upon 2, or x will be 5 minus 2.23 upon 2. Okay, so let us solve this. This is 7.23 upon 2. When we divide it, this is 2 3s are 6, 0.26 are 12, and again 2 1s are 2. So 3.61 is what we are getting here. But like I told you, only 2 significant figures are required. So in the final answer, we will just write 2 digits, 3 and 6, 3.6. Remember, this is very different from writing the answer correct to 2 decimal places. ठीक है, उसमें decimal के बाद 2 digits चाहिए था. यहाँ पे significant digits 2 चाहिए. That means 2 digits should be present in your answer. That's it. Okay. Now in the second case, when we subtract this, what we will get? 5.00 minus 2.23. When you subtract this, this is 10, this is 9, this is 4. Okay, so 7, 7 and 0.2. 2.77 upon 2. When you divide this is 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. Okay, then you have 17. So 2 8s are 17. But we have to write answer correct only to two significant figures. You can round this off and write 1.4 as the answer of this question. Okay, 1.4 is the solution of this question. 3.6 and 1.4. Now I'll give you some time to note this down, then we'll move on to the next question. Take 1 minute. Alright students, so question number 10 is the last question in this exercise that we are going to solve, because question number 11, if you look at question 11, it is just like question number 10. Okay, so question number 11, I am leaving it up to you, it is your homework. Now let us go to the next exercise of this chapter. In the next exercise, there are a few more questions, miscellaneous questions, which we can solve based on quadratic equation. But we will be using the same concepts that we have used in the previous 4 exercises. Okay, so let us go to exercise 5E. Going to exercise 5E, first question. Okay, this is exercise 5E, question number 1. Solve each of the following equations. We just have to solve the equation 2x upon x minus 3 plus 1 upon 2x plus 3 plus 3x plus 9 divided by x minus 3 multiplied by 2x plus 3. Okay, this is equal to 0. This is the given quadratic equation. Along with this, they have also told us that x is not equal to 3 or x is not equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay, the reason is because if x is equal to 3 or minus 3 by 2, the denominators will become equal to 0. Okay, यहाँ पे अगर x 3 हो गया तो 3 minus 2 0 हो जाएगा. If x is minus 3 by 2, this denominator will become 0. So the denominator should not be equal to 0. That's why they have given us this information. Now let us solve the given equation. Here you can see that if I consider all three denominators, this denominator x minus 3 multiplied by 2x plus 3, it will act as the LCM of all these three denominators. Why? Because here if I multiply 2x plus 3, it will become equal to this, and here if I multiply x minus 3, it will become equal to this. Okay, so अगर मुझे तीनों denominators को same करना है, all I have to do is multiply 2x plus 3 here, x minus 3 into 2x plus 3. Okay, so if I do it in the denominator, numerator में भी करना पड़ेगा. 2x will also be multiplied by 2x plus 3, and in the second term 1 multiplied by x minus 3. Why? Because in the denominator I am multiplying 2x plus 3 by x minus 3. Okay, and there is no need for any change in this term. It will remain as it is because the denominator is already x minus 3 multiplied by 2x plus 3. Okay, as you can see, all the three denominators are now same, so we can write them as a single denominator, 2x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 3. Okay, and in the numerator, this is 2x into 2x, that is 4x square, plus 2x into 3 is 6x. Then here we have 1 into x minus 3, so x minus 3 will remain as it is, then plus 3x plus 9 equal to 0. Okay, Now if you look at the denominator, if I send it on the other side, it will get multiplied with 0 and become completely 0, right? So this entire term will get multiplied with 0 and become 0. So the only thing left is the numerator, that is 4x square as it is, 6x plus x, that is 7x, plus 3x, that is 10x, and then we have minus 3 and plus 9. So positive 6 equal to 0. This is the equation that we need to solve. But before that, this equation can be further simplified by dividing it completely by 2. So dividing equation by 2. Okay. So what will be the changes here? If I divide by 2, the equation will become 2x square plus 5x plus 2 3s are 6. So 3 equal to 0. This is the equation now. Okay. You know how to solve this? 2 multiplied by 3. 6 का मुझे 2 factors चाहिए. When we add those factors, we should get plus 5. So this is very simple. 2 3s are 6. Addition is plus 5. So split the middle term using these factors. Okay. Make groups and factorize. Here you can see 2x is common. So x plus 1 is left behind. Here 3 is common. Again x plus 1 will be left behind. So the two brackets are x plus 1 in one bracket and second bracket is 2x plus 3 equal to 0. When we solve this, x plus 1 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 3 equal to 0. But here x is minus 1 and here x is minus 3 upon 2. Okay. Now if you remember in the question, they have told us that x, it cannot be equal to minus 3 upon 2. So we will have to discard this solution. This is not a valid solution. Okay. Since x cannot be equal to minus 3 by 2, x equal to minus 1 is the only solution. Okay. This is the final solution of this quadratic equation. Now I hope you have understood how to solve this. It's very simple. It just looks lengthy, but it's very simple. So I'll give you 1 minute to note this down. Then we'll move on to the next question. Okay students, moving on to the next question now. That is the second equation, 2x plus 3 the whole square equal to 81. 2x plus 3 the whole square equal to 81. Now if you want to solve it in a very simple way, you don't need to bring the equation to its standard form. How? You just have to take square root on both sides. Taking square root on both sides. So what will happen then? This will become square root of 2x plus 3 the whole square. So only 2x plus 3 will be left behind. And on the right side, square root of 81, it can be plus or minus 9. Okay? So if you want the two solutions for x, what you have to do is equate 2x plus 3 once with positive 9 or equate 2x plus 3 with negative 9. It can be plus or minus 9. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से दो solutions हम लोगों को easily मिल जाएगा. You don't have to get into factorization and formula method to solve every question. This is a very simple question. ठीक है, so let us solve this. Take 3 on the other side. 2x equal to 9 minus 3, that is 6. So x will be equal to 6 upon 2, that is 3. This is one solution. Or in this case, it is 2x equal to minus 9 minus 3, which is minus 12. Okay, here 2x is minus 12. So x will be minus 12 upon 2, which is minus 6. Okay, so the solution in this equation, when you solve for x, is 3 or minus 6. This is the only solution. Get it? Now I'll give you 10 seconds to note this down. Then we'll move on to the next question. Okay, hoping that you are done with this question. Let us go to the next page. Question number 3. The question is a square x square minus b square equal to 0. The equation is a square x square minus b square equal to 0. Once again, this is not a very difficult question. Very simple. You just have to observe it. You will see that it fits into the identity a square minus b square. Okay, this is ax the whole square minus b square equal to 0. So what does the identity tell you? That a square minus b square is a plus b, which in this case is ax plus b, and multiplied by a minus b, which here is ax minus b. Okay, so you are getting a product of two terms multiplied. The answer is 0. That means ax plus b will be equal to 0 or ax minus b equal to 0. Okay, so here ax equal to minus b, which makes x equal to minus b upon a, or ax equal to positive b, which makes x equal to b upon a, positive. Okay, so x is minus b upon a or positive b upon a. This is the solution for this question. Again, take 10 seconds to note this down. Then we'll move on to the next question. Okay students, so we are done with 3 questions in exercise 5e. There are a few more questions left. We will solve them in the next session. Okay, let's continue in the next session. But before that, I want to tell you that you have to keep on practicing this chapter. Now each and every concept in this chapter has been covered and major part of the chapter is over. So there is nothing new to explain as such. You just have to solve the same questions. So keep on practicing. We'll end the session here. Thank you everyone.